Hi, everybody. Mind the Wild. I'm very glad to be with you and to be able to channel some plants in here in the botanical dimensions. And look, these are dried Amanita muscarias, which it's also season for, and they just, it's so. I think you can't see it in the lighting, right? But they're just so pretty. The caps when you dry them also for decoration. And that's a kind of teaser because I did say plants, and so we're going to channel the no this kind of plant, which is a succulent, right? Uh, Aloe vera, and I'm looking forward to this. This aloe vera called me over at the old colonial outlet, the market here in the village. They had that, and I just felt like I should bring it home. And it's really been thriving like few other plants. Sometimes I feel like I lack the green thumbs, but with this, it's been really a magical case of it just wanting to live here and thrive and do very well. And it's been so happy being repotted and everything. Um, so it's doing me a lot of good. And I, of course, know that aloe vera is kind of um, it's a very commonly occurring health ingredient because it just has so many applications and has this kind of panacea effect for the immune system and skin and everything. So let's check into the spirit of aloe vera to learn something about its energy and purposes. And thanks for being here, guys. Much love to you. Mm. Say, say, because this is what we are being offered to do, to say something. We usually don't say things. We speak in other influential ways. And yet our speech is no less effective in its influence. So behold our shape here, because this too is a form of speech, of beholding. See, we grow orderly. We arrange ourselves in a star formation. And when you recognize this sprawling pattern, which you will find in so many of our related cousins and friends and other adaptations, is this star pattern which engages so openly and fully with the sun that it behaves as the sun. There is a radiance within the pattern of succulence. You'll behold it also when you see it in the agaves, for instance, these other sprawling leaves without any other center than the sprawling or radiance itself. This is an astral pattern. This is a star pattern, and this is the pattern that we follow in our energy. So you may understand that star energy is very healing. It is life itself. these bombardments of photons, this electromagnetic radiation, these waves of energy flowing in from star bodies, they constitute life itself. They build it up and they allow for the complexities in life to happen by nourishing it and sustaining it. You will also find that there is a delicacy in the dosage of exposure, the measurement of radiation taken in. That is, the sun strengthens your skin, it makes it healthy and radiant, but it can also burn and char it. The sun warms your body and your bones, but it can also make it boil and turn warmth into hypothermia. Everything is a balance. And this balance of light, this balance of life and inflow, you will find that in our spirit, aloe vera, this spirit, this balance is vibrationally situated, held, focused, and harnessed. And so, even by being around our presence, you will find that you yourself will attune to a healthier accommodation of the inflow of light, which is the primary astrological configuration if you do not count the influence of your gravitational planetary field and of Mother Earth and her awareness itself. That is, that we balance this flow between this gravitational pull and this inflow of light. And so you will also find that for that reason we are very good at regulating your skin, and this is independent of what kind of environmental factors you face. So whether you find that you might be either lacking sunlight or be exposed to too much of it, you may find that we help you balance this. You may also find that however your skin type and configuration reacts to sunlight, that there is a type of reminder when our innards, our energy, our being meets the epidermis, this sacred holy skin that wraps in the rest of the system and communicates with the vapors and airs of the environment, the radiance of the environment. You may sense that this is attuned to its frequency of adjustment. And so when engaging with aloe vera, you are also receiving guidance in what else you should be proceeding to do, to ingest or to cease ingesting, what else you should be focusing on, what else you should be holding and harnessing. And you may also ingest us in meals, in food, in other places. And there we recommend small dosages, and you will find that mixing us with water that is tepid or lukewarm, that has a temperature not of boiling but of warming the body, and often in an alchemical combination with honey, with the magic of bees and the frequency of plant life on the planet which they hold, you will find that this alchemy is very suitable. And you may mix us with other things that you like, mint or whatever is your preference in herbal concoctions. But the admixture of honey and pure aloe vera in lukewarm water is something that you can helpfully ingest once a day, preferably in the early afternoon, that is between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., setting the astrological midday at noon at 12. You will find you will find that this will help you again attune to the rhythms of astrology, of planetary movements, and thereby you will also find that your circadian rhythms will establish a more even pace. That is our recommendation, our invitation, and the healing gift we offer you for you to receive whenever you wish to interact with our energy. We thank you for nourishing and extending care to our physical form, for allowing it to grow, and for giving it the nutrients and the healthy vibrations we also need to thrive. With that, dear humans, dear eternal souls that we address, also as a soul of this great creation and as an inhabitant of this delightful planet, we say farewell. We send you our love, our healing, and our blessings. Farewell, sweet ones. Farewell. I think that is close to sort of the kindest, roundest energy I've ever channeled. It was really remarkably smooth, even. So I hope that that spilled through in the communications, and that you also enjoyed that. And I, along with the aloe vera, I send you my love, guys. Much love.